Fifth grade, chapter 11, lesson 3, quadrilaterals. Unlock the problem. A seating chart for a baseball field has many four-sided figures or quadrilaterals. What types of quadrilaterals can you find in the seating chart? There are 5 special types of quadrilaterals. You can classify quadrilaterals by their properties, such as parallel sides and perpendicular sides. Parallel lines are the lines that are always the same distance apart. Perpendicular lines are lines that intersect to form 4 right angles. Complete the sentence that describes each type of quadrilateral. A general quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 angles. So we already talked about that before, right? Okay. A parallelogram has opposite sides that are equivalent, or what's another math term? Equal, but what's another math term? What did it say up here? Congruent, right? And parallel. A rectangle is a special parallelogram with how many right angles? 4 right angles and 4 pairs of Are they all equal? No. So they're not parallel, they're perpendicular, right? So when you have perpendicular sides, they form right angles, right? Because you have some that are going horizontal, some that are going vertically, and where they cross, they form right angles. A rhombus is a special parallelogram with how many congruent sides? 4. Because they have those little tack marks, right, guys? And there's 4 that are similar. A square is a special parallelogram with how many congruent sides? 4. 4 congruent sides and 4 right angles. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral with exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. So the types of quadrilaterals you can find in the seating chart of the field are, so what do we see up here? What do we see in this picture of the lower level? Do we see all 5 of those things? Yeah. Yep. So we see a parallelogram. You can see a rectangle. A rhombus. A square. And a trapezoid. So it says you can draw a Venn diagram to sort quadrilaterals to find out how they're related. So technically, you're supposed to have some pieces, you're supposed to cut them out, and then you're supposed to glue them on here. But I am just going to have you guys draw them, okay? So a parallelogram, what does a parallelogram have to have? 2 pairs of parallel sides. So I could draw a parallelogram to look like this. Just as long as they stay the same distance apart from each other, right? I could have 2 slanted lines like this. Okay. What's a rhombus supposed to be? So it has how many equal sides? 4. And then are they all parallel? Yeah. But they have to be equal, right? So kind of draw them as equal as you can. Which those aren't equal, but if you try your best. A square has what? 2 pairs of parallel sides, and are they equal? Yes. Okay, what about a rectangle?
2 sides.
Two pairs of parallel sides, but are the sides equal?
No.
No. Okay, and then a trapezoid has what? One pair of parallel sides, right? So I can have it like this. I could even have it to where it looks something like this. But all it has is one pair of parallel sides. And do the sides have to be equal? No. Okay? So using our diagrams, we're going to complete the sentences by writing always, sometimes, or never. So a rhombus is what? Sometimes a square. Okay? A parallelogram is sometimes a rectangle, because the rectangle is in the big circle of parallelograms. A rhombus is blank, a parallelogram. Well, a rhombus has to have what, guys? Two pairs of parallel sides, so it would always be a parallelogram. A trapezoid is never a parallelogram, because trapezoids down here, parallelograms up here, so they don't ever come across each other. A square is blank, a rhombus. Guys, the square is over here within this, so it would be always. Number 1, explain why the circle for parallelograms does not intersect the circle for trapezoids. A parallelogram always has two pairs of parallel sides, and a trapezoid only has one pair. Number 2, draw a quadrilateral with 4 pairs of perpendicular sides and 4 congruent sides. So based on what we learned on the other side is that we would draw a square. Share and show. Use quadrilateral A, B, C, D to answer each question. Complete the sentence. Measure the sides. Are any of the sides congruent? Mark any congruent sides. So therefore, what are we going to need, guys? Well, or a protractor, right? So after you guys measured, are there any congruent sides? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So how many right angles, if any, does the quadrilateral have? So do they have any right angles? No. Okay. Now when you measured your line segments, what were congruent? AB was congruent to DC, right? And then was AD congruent to BC? Yes. So you do your little tack marks to identify which ones were congruent to each other. How many pairs of parallel sides, if any, does the quadrilateral have? So does it have any? Yes, and this is to say none. But how many pairs of parallel sides do you have? These are parallel to these, and these are parallel to these. So 2. So quadrilateral ABCD is a what, guys? What type of quadrilateral? Out of those 5, guys, what is it? A parallelogram. Classify the quadrilateral in as many ways as possible. Write quadrilateral, parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, square, or trapezoid. So number 2, what could that be?
Rectangle.
A rectangle. We know for sure it's a what? Quadrilateral, because it has how many sides? 4. And then you guys said a rectangle, right? What else? There's one more that it could be.
Parallelogram.
A parallelogram. Okay, next one, what could it be? We automatically know it's a what? Quadrilateral, because it has 4 sides. What else?
Trapezoid.
Okay, trapezoid. Can it be anything else? No, just those 2. Okay, so with your partners, you guys are going to do on your own. Problem solving, solve the problems. Number 8, a quadrilateral has exactly 2 congruent sides. Which quadrilateral types could it be? Which quadrilaterals could it not be? So it could be a quadrilateral and a trapezoid. It couldn't be a square, a rectangle, a parallelogram, or a rhombus. Number 9, what's the error? A quadrilateral has exactly 3 congruent sides. Davis claims that the figure must be a rectangle. Why is his claim incorrect? If there's a diagram to explain your answer. It has to be a trapezoid because that is the only quadrilateral that have 3 congruent sides, with one pair not being parallel to each other. Number 10, the opposite corners of a quadrilateral are right angles. The quadrilateral is not a rhombus. What kind of quadrilateral is this figure? Explain how you know. A rectangle because there are right angles and all of the sides are not congruent. Number 11, write map. I have a figure with 4 sides. I can be placed in the following categories: quadrilateral, parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, and square. Draw me. Explain why I fit into each category. A square because I have 2 pairs of parallel sides, 4 congruent sides, and 4 right angles. Number 12, test prep. A quadrilateral has exactly 1 pair of parallel sides and no congruent sides. What type of quadrilateral is it? And we said it was a trapezoid.